What's up, America? Stock market. So when you see the news talk about Donald Trump's plans, they go to the stock market and you think that the world is coming to an end, right? The last couple of days have been an absolute disaster for the stock market. But let's take a look at the real health of the stock market according to reality and not the news. So this is the Dow Jones Industrial Average over the last 5 years. You can see at the beginning we started out about 25,000 all the way through Joe Biden with a stagnation towards the end, plateauing with Trump, and then we have this drop here. So overall, that's the drop we're looking at, which doesn't look that bad. So then you look at the stock market here, and this is the maximum, and you can tell that comparatively speaking, this is not a major drop or anything to be real concerned about. But here's the most telling. This is the last year to date. So this is the last 365 days. And you see how that's working there. But I want to point to something very prominent that needs to be looked at. Can you see what it is? So the media is telling you that this is the end of the world. But then I want to point you to this number. The Dow Jones Industrial Average over the last 365 days is only down 1.49%, or an average of 577 points. 1.5%. Now, if you look just in the last month, you'll see it's down horribly, and you can see where there's a very sharp decline with Donald Trump's tariffs. This is what the media wants you to focus on only. Same thing here with the year to date. Ever since January 1st, we're down 9.62%. But if you look, like I said, in the last 365 days, you're really only down 1.5%. So yeah, down 1.5% over the last 365 days. So does that mean the news media and Democrats are freaking out this bad over a negative 1.5% over the last 365 days? Because I gotta tell you, an average of 1.5% loss over the last 365 days is negligible at best. So if you zoom in real close and you look in the last week or 10 days, it looks pretty bad on paper. But if you zoom out to the last 365 days, there's really no loss or very little loss, even with this drop in the stock market. So I implore you, before you listen to the media telling you that the world is coming to an end, actually do your own research. All you have to do is look at the last 365 days and you'll find out that this is really not that bad. Get a hold of yourselves, Jesus fucking Christ.